Coming to you live from Code Blue Cam, we have a criminal who decided to make life a lot worse for himself. Okay, let's do this. 3, 2, 1.
Officers did eventually catch this man, but they did not know that this would not be their last encounter with him.
I love it when you have a criminal in the back of a cop car and it looks like that they're starting to break down and cry. Fucking love it. I fucking love it because hopefully at the end of the day, they're going to be in jail and they'll be crying even more.
Soon, they would come face to face with him again, and this time it would be far more lethal. Around 4:38 p.m. on the evening of April 11th, 2025, this Cranston police officer notices a white Nissan using the two-way left turn lane to pass another vehicle in the area of Reservoir Avenue in Rhode Island. But
see, this is the one thing people don't know about me. I stopped driving because even though I had a license, I just did not feel comfortable driving. It scared the shit out of me. And for my sanity, but more importantly, for the safety of the people around me when I would drive, I decided, you know what? I live in a small community. I can get to everywhere I need to go is like literally within like a block of where I live. Literally, I can literally go and walk to the bank. I can walk to the store. I can walk to, a shopping center. I literally could walk wherever I would like to go. Why keep a vehicle and put people at risk for that, so it's like that's just something I got rid of. And when I see shit like this, it makes me kind of glad that I no longer drive.
as he initiates a traffic stop, he has no idea that this seemingly cooperative driver is about to pull a move that he does not anticipate.
10-4.
Hey, look, I get it, man.
See, if the way that the police should be even more stricter. I don't like the idea that cops have this, and I understand the logic behind it. It's to kind of excuse me. It's kind of done to release, like, lower the tension of the area. But for me, in the perfect world, the cops should be unfeeling fucking enforcers of the law. They come up, they walk up to license registration. Don't get into this conversation because that's what the criminals want. They want to try to explain their way out of whatever it is that they've been stopped for or they're being arrested for. They want to try and explain their way out of it. However, if the cops literally just, they literally just operated under a stone wall approach. License, registration. Oh, Judge, you see, license and registration. But, officer, you see what I'm trying? Last chance, license, registration, you're going to get the taser. Cut it off right there. And if they continue to try and explain, tase them. Tase them, drag them out of the car, handcuff them, find out what's going on. That's why criminals will constantly fucking talk. They talk, because ultimately, at the end of the day, criminals don't want to be punished for their actions.
He was literally these drivers can be aggravating, but you can't be using that to pass, okay?
No, I'm sorry, but he was in my lane.
I hear you.
Like,
he was trying.
License and registration. I don't give a flying fuck what your reasoning is. License and registration. I'm not sure if the cops are actually told that you have to make small talk. Like I said, perfect world, that shit should be shut down instantly.
To make a left turn, he was just trying to.
Yeah,
he's trying to be a deuce forcing you to stop. I just need your driver's license.
Yes, sir. This is rental, by the way.
It's a rental?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it rental? Is it in your name?
No, I can call the guy. It's
okay.
Nova.
Can I just see it quick?
Yeah.
You still live on?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I just call him? Because I don't know exactly where it is. This is,
I'm not saying like is the rental like the car in your name. I'm saying the rental agreement. Did you go?
Oh yeah. It's in my name.
Okay.
The rental agreement's in my name.
You don't have the paperwork for that? Like it should be with your receipt or something.
No, because it was so this is him right here.
Okay.
This is like I pay
right.
by Cash App.
What's the rental company?
Nova. Let's see. I can call him right now.
No, that's cool, man. Don't worry about it.
It's Nova something.
Okay.
I just got.
If it like I said, everything I'm gonna say that the police should do is like in the perfect world. So don't I don't want you watching this and saying, "Oh, just making claims that's not true." Okay, when I talk about what the cops should do or whatever, that's basically just in the perfect world. This guy is trying too hard to procrastinate. The cop literally should have just said, "Out the car now." He got the guy stopped. The investigation is starting, as you can tell. Out the car to the back of the car.
How's your driver's license?
Oh, good.
It's good?
Yeah. It's not suspended or anything.
Okay. No recent tickets or anything?
No.
You ever been in trouble?
Yeah, I've done some time before. But,
for what?
I got caught with a first degree. Well, it was a second degree armed robbery.
Okay.
And then I got a medical.
Wow. Like I said, a criminal is always a criminal. Jeff, you gotta look at the person that the criminal is. Look at what their life was like. Look where they're going. No, you don't. Once a criminal, always a criminal. It's just like once a drunk, always a drunk. Once a pedophile, always a pedophile. A lot of people who lack a backbone try to go with this mentality. Oh, you got to understand. You got to try to understand what led this person to become a criminal. No, you don't. You just have to look at the fact that this guy has a record. You don't have to try to, oh, well, he stubbed his toe on a television cabinet in 1989, and because of that, he's going to go and start robbing places in 2025 or whatever. No, they use that whole, oh, we gotta, you gotta try and understand, because they're fucking cowards. I have absolutely no care or compassion for criminals.
To a first degree armed robbery. That was in 2016.
Okay, so there's no weapons in the car or anything?
No.
Okay. All right.
Like I said, man, he was just in my lane, and
I hear you, man.
Being an asshole. I'm on my way to Providence.
I get you. Probably having a rough day.
Yeah.
Traffic's a pain in the ass.
Well, I'm going out tonight, so.
Yeah. Just give me 1 minute, okay?
Yeah.
The driver is 28-year-old Damian Peterson, and while he appears forthcoming with the information he shares about himself, the officer is about to discover that there is much more he has chosen not to.
Oh my God, a criminal didn't give up all the information? Who would have fucking thought?
Reveal as the officer runs Damian's name through the database.
Yes, you would not believe what else there is.
He quickly discovers a decade-long criminal history.
This isn't some guy who was just down on his luck, and you gotta understand why he did. He had a decade of this shit. And they want you to try and reach out to him and understand his feelings. They want you to pat his back and tell him it's going to be okay. A fucking decade of this shit.
Filled with frequent, though non-violent offenses.
It doesn't matter if they were violent or non-violent. They're fucking crimes. We need to stop looking at this whole, well, they were non-violent or violent. They're crimes, period.
Ranging from property and theft crimes to financial fraud, substance-related violations, and harassment. But
that's right here. Let's go back. Let's look over this list, shall we?
Substance-related violations and harassment.
Damn, I wish I could be a little bit quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 types of crimes. It doesn't say how many each time these, or how many of each incidents these were committed, but 6. This isn't a guy who just had had a tough time getting to wherever the fuck he was going to, and he decided to use that left turn lane. No, this guy has a running history of crimes. These people do not deserve your compassion or your sympathy.
But it is a file created by detectives within his own department that immediately puts him on alert. Cranston detectives had an active narcotics investigation involving Damien.
Oh my God. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God. It's almost as if a criminal cannot be rehabilitated. Who would have thought?
After gathering sufficient evidence of drug activity, an affidavit arrest warrant had already been signed and entered into the system.
Can you confirm a warrant for me? One person, no tradition.
10-4, what's the name?
Now, as the officer asks for backup and steps back out to speak with Damien, he doesn't know how desperately Damien doesn't want to go to jail.
A police officer should always go with the mentality that a criminal does not want to go to jail. You know, if good law-abiding citizens don't want to go to jail, neither would criminals. If I was a police officer, and I never would because I'd be seen as too violent in my ways. If I was a police officer, I would literally look at every person I stop as a possible escape risk. Keep your bar, when it comes to criminals, keep your bar low. Keep the bar low so you will never be disappointed.
Hey man, you're not in trouble or anything. Can you step out from here real quick? I just want to talk to you.
Well, what did I do?
Just want to talk to you real quick.
See, right here, at least the cop did it somewhat correct. Like I said, in the perfect world, when he told the guy to get out of the car, the guy still made small talk. Get out the car. Get out the car. Well, third warning, you're not going to get another chance. Taser will be activated. Get off the car. The thing is, like I said, they want to talk in order to get out of whatever it is that they fucked up.
You just leave your phone right there. From the back of the car?
Like being arrested?
No, I just want to talk
To
to
the
you.
back of the car.
Right here. You don't have any weapons on you or anything, right?
No.
Okay, I'm just going to check quick. I won't even make you put the cigarette out, alright? What is this?
Oh man, those are brown. Those are brass knuckles. Okay. Those I really.
Are they in this pocket right here?
Yeah. They're literally
Alright,
right
keep
there.
your hands in the car.
Yeah, bro, I literally got those from storage.
Okay, I think they said this was in Rhode Island. Hold on, let's do some research. I'm actually kind of curious about this. I'm curious. Let's do some research. I love research. Research. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. There it goes. Is brass knuckles legal in Rhode? Probably misspelled road, but who cares? Brass knuckles are illegal to possess in Rhode. Oh, I did spell it correctly. Awesome. They are illegal to possess in Rhode Island. They are classified as a prohibited weapon, and possession can lead to criminal charges, including fines up to $1,000 and up to 1 year of incarceration. There are no exceptions to this ban, including for antique or collectible brass knuckles. Okay, so now that we know this, what's the odds that this criminal is going to try and explain his way out of this? What do you think? Do you think it's going to be a pretty good... You're right, it is. Let's hear what this piece of shit has to say.
Okay. All right, man. Just turn around, relax.
I'm sorry.
You can lean against the
I'm
car.
sorry.
What are you doing with brass knuckles on you?
I went to the storage unit today, my dad's storage unit. I can show you my phone, show you all the text messages, grab some of my stuff. I can pop my trunk and show you. I have all that.
My God, this guy is rapid firing the excuses. Oh, I went to the storage unit. I got the text messages from my dad. I was going to stuff for him. I got stuff in my trunk. Oh God. Like I said, in my opinion, criminals are a stupid bunch. They're a stupid, stupid bunch. Not only are they stupid, they're predictable.
Clothes and stuff, that was in my stuff, and I was going to bring them home. I have not been home
So
yet.
why'd you take it out of everything else and put it in your pocket?
Because when I was at the storage, I put them in my pocket.
Okay.
But I'm not a violent...
What does that have to do? Well, why didn't you just leave them in whatever box they were in? Even if you know, if this piece of shit was telling the truth. Even if he was telling the truth. In Rhode Island, it's still against the law. What was your dad doing having fucking brass knuckles? I would start investigating his dad also.
person, bro. Like, honestly, they're cool. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm not a violent person.
Okay. So when I asked if you ever been in trouble,
Never take what a criminal says at face value. I'm not a violent person. Yeah, okay, shut the fuck up. Keep answering the questions.
before, you've been in trouble quite a decent amount.
That's why I was telling you. I have first degree robbery. I have drug charge.
Okay. Is there any narcotics in the vehicle today? Okay. There's not even any in there?
No, I don't.
Okay, so we just saw the backup roll on up like this. The backup just arrived. If there's one lesson I'm going to try to teach you guys watching this video is that criminals are predictable. The criminals are a creature of habit. What do you think this criminal's going to do? Do you think he's going to comply? Or do you think he's going to run?
I don't do no drugs. I'm on probation. I just got out a year ago. Like, I don't do anything.
Okay. Is there no coke, no anything?
No, man. I don't do drugs.
All right.
I do not do drugs.
If I remember correctly, through those I'm not even going to try rewinding it, but I think one of those 6 types of crimes that this guy's been known for committing, I wasn't drugs one of them. I may be wrong, but you know, we'll find out ultimately pretty quickly. He's lying. Go figure. A criminal is lying.
And there's no knives or anything?
No, that is it. I swear to God, I will show you my messages. I'll show you my stuff, man. I don't.
Okay.
I don't want to get in trouble. I'll empty my pockets for you, man. That's all I have.
All right, just do me a favor, toss a cigarette.
Yes.
Just turn around real quick.
Do I really need to say it again? Creatures of habit. If this guy was literally innocent, if he did nothing wrong, would he have ran? Oh, trust me. He's screaming right now. Oh, he's going to be doing a lot more screaming in jail. He's going to be screaming when he's somebody's ass end of a whammo stick. Okay, Slim Shady, let's get you back to the car. What the fuck did he actually think was going to happen? Literally, what did this guy think he was going to be able to basically what was the end goal here? He already had 2 cops literally right next to him. This isn't a case of him being like, say, in a parking lot and he had like 15, 20, 30 feet ahead of one officer and the cop had to chase him through that parking lot and everything. This guy literally had 2 police officers within 5 feet of him. What the fuck did he think he was going to accomplish? Creatures of habit, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you're going to be doing a lot more crying pretty soon. And I fucking love it. I love watching criminals cry when they realize, oh shit, I'm having to face the consequences of my actions. I fucking love it. I fucking love it.
3 times 20,
Yeah, I agree. What a fucking idiot. What a fucking idiot. But you know there's going to be some fucking weak-backed motherfucker out there that watches video and go, they're being mean by calling him an idiot. They're being mean. They're not respecting his rights by calling him an idiot. Guess what? He is a fucking idiot. He is an idiot. Just because you don't like the truth doesn't make it any less the truth.
During a search of the vehicle, officers recovered a glass pipe from the driver's side door storage compartment.
I thought he didn't do drugs. Oh my God, a criminal lied? You're telling me a criminal... Here, wait. You're telling me a criminal lied to get out of paying the consequences for his poor actions? Oh my God. Who would have fucking thought that a criminal would have lied?
They also discovered a hollowed-out vape containing clear plastic baggies, one filled with a white powdery substance consistent with cocaine or fentanyl, and another containing a hard, broken-like substance consistent with methamphetamine. In addition,
I don't do drugs. And this is why I tell you, keep the bar low. Keep the fucking bar low. That way you'll never be disappointed.
officers located a small torch lighter and a digital kitchen scale inside the vehicle.
Makes me think that he was also a drug seller.
Field tests conducted on the suspected narcotics using NARC-3 test kits returned positive results. The substances were determined to be approximately 2.4 grams of fentanyl in one.
I feel bad for Code Blue Cam because of the fact that they have to censor this shit because of YouTube's shitty rules. You can't say specific rules without losing demonetization. The fact that you can't name a fucking drug because it could risk your video. It isn't like Code Blue Cam was talking about doing drugs or anything. They were literally just listing off what this criminal had on him. Yet they still had to censor themselves. That's YouTube for you, ladies and gentlemen.
0.3 grams of methamphetamine.
This is it? Yes. What's the code?
I like that. I like that. This cop, he took no fucking shit. That's the way all cops should be. What's the fucking code? Well, actually, I would have said, what's the fucking code? But sir, I got rights. I got rights. What's the code? Oh, you can't do this to me. What's the code? Third warning. Taser will be activated. You have to force them into compliance. If the threat of a taser is needed, then do it.
Why'd you run, man?
Because I don't want to go to jail, man. I have a little bit of drugs, man. I'm an addict.
All right.
Didn't he just earlier go and say he wasn't on drugs and didn't do drugs? What's the lesson here, ladies and gentlemen? Creatures of habit.
You know you have a warrant, right?
No, I didn't know that.
Liar!
Well, you have
You're
a
fucking
warrant.
lying.
Alright, just give me a minute, alright? What's to say his name on this thing?
Should be up top, Damien Peterson.
Yeah. Right after I asked him if he had any drugs, that's why, and then I went to put his hands on his back.
Yeah.
But while Damien is charged with drug possession offenses and traffic violations on top of his active arrest warrant, officers have no idea that this will not be the end of his encounters with law enforcement. Before long, another group of officers will cross paths with him, and that encounter will have far deadlier consequences. Around 11:24 p.m. on April 26, 2025, Johnston police officers respond to a Shell gas station on Hartford Avenue in Rhode Island for a reported disturbance involving a man and a woman. Upon arrival,
Guess who? Guess who? It's our boy Damien. Damien's back, ladies and gentlemen.
officers immediately recognized the man as Damien Peterson sitting inside a white sedan and quickly learned that he has an outstanding warrant. Damien had posted bail following the incident just 15 days earlier.
I hate this fucking idea of people being able to bail out, being able to plea bargain. When you're in jail, you should be in jail until the court date. None of this fucking bailing out, because the moment that they bail out, they're just going to go back to whatever crimes that they are known for committing.
But given the active cases already pending against him, officers immediately go on alert.
Well, Jeff, how hard would you sentence this criminal? Considering the charges, I would, especially the drugs, I would say 50 years in prison. Jeff, that's too much. Teaches him a lesson. Maybe when he gets out of prison, he'll be like, because he looks like he's in his 30s, mid-30s possibly. He'll be like almost 90. Maybe he'll get out of prison, have a couple years out of prison, he'll die of a heart attack or something. Maybe whenever he reincarnates, if he does believe in reincarnation, he'll reincarnate into a better person. Now, for what he does next, death penalty.
Now, as Damien watches the officers position themselves around him, they suspect he may try to flee and begin moving their cruisers to cut off any escape route. But what they
Oh my God, it's almost as if, like I said before, he doesn't want to go to jail. Habit. Creatures of habit.
do not realize is at this time, Damien will not stop at anything to protect himself.
Four shots, five shots, five shots, five. Hey! Good? Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Put your hands up! On the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! On the ground! On the ground! On the ground! Put your hands back! I cuff him, cuff him, cuff him.
Pain compliance. It's a beautiful thing.
You hit me with a f***ing car. Hey, send a rescue.
Should be a death sentence. That guy should be, capital crime.
Hey, send a rescue. I've been hit by a car. Shots fired. We got someone down. Oh, is he been hit? In the leg? Where?
And this is why I say that they would never hire me as a cop. I would look at if I was the head officer there, I'd be like, okay, where you shot? Because the thing is, I want to make sure this guy is alive so I can get him get him stabilized so he can go to fucking jail. Well, after getting the bullet taken out, of course. I don't want blood all over my jail or anything. So yeah. But anyway, if he's screaming like a loon like he is right now because he's in pain, and I'm like, hey, dude, I need to know where you shot, and he just fucking screaming. He's screaming like this. I would know where he was hurting, but I'd still need confirmation. You're not going to tell me, okay, I'm going to touch an area where I think where you were shot. Scream if you are in pain, and I'll just stick a finger right in the bullet hole. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Not that hard. You got to force compliance.
Where are you hit? He's hit. He's in the leg. In the leg? Where? You got a tourniquet? Get a tourniquet. All right, go. Go. Hey, apply pressure right now. Get a tourniquet on him. Hey, we got a gunshot wound to the leg. We need a tow truck. Where is it? Right here. Oh, we need a bunch of people down here. Come on, let's go. Wait, side? He's doing a tourniquet now. We got rescue coming? It's on the stomach. It's on the stomach. It's not on the leg. Get a rescue. Where's he shot? Yeah, I have tourniquet in the back of my ear. On the back of my ear. No.
Well, and then this one, I look at the criminal like, I hope you learn to listen here. I hope you learn to listen. You hit a cop with a car, you get shot. You're not going to get flowers. You're going to get shot.
Hey, we got rescue coming.
It hurts bad.
I know.
It hurts bad.
Well, yeah. You hit a cop with your car, and the cop had to defend himself. Sucks to be you, buddy.
Keep on breathing.
Rescue's coming, all right?
Applying pressure. Just one. How many gunshots? One gunshot wound, left stomach.
Only one patient at this time.
Do you want the second rescue to continue in on the portion? I have you an additional engine.
As Damien is rushed to the hospital for urgent medical treatment, one of the officers contacts the gas station to obtain surveillance footage, evidence that will later play a crucial role in revealing exactly what Damien attempted to do this night.
I'm guessing what he was there to do was nothing good.
Do you have access to video surveillance footage? Yeah. Anything on that side of the building?
On the head tower?
Yeah. Alright, do me a favor, just get it timed up for like the last hour, maybe in the last 30 minutes, and then I'll have someone come in here. I'm gonna take a look at it.
The gas station surveillance footage would later reveal that as officers moved in to arrest Damien, he suddenly hit the gas. Despite an officer standing directly in his path, Damien chose to continue driving, nearly pinning the officer between his cruiser and the sedan before striking him. Faced with an immediate threat, the officer fired 4 rounds in self-defense, one of which struck Damien, ultimately leading to the crash and his arrest. The officer sustained injuries during the incident, but was treated and later released after receiving medical care.
That cop is a fucking champion, if you ask me. Fucking champion.
Damien also survived and made a full
Sadly, he survived.
recovery. Ultimately, Damien was charged with felony assault and/or battery, driving to endanger, resulting in physical injury, misdemeanor, possession of a controlled substance ×2, obstructing officer and execution of duty, resisting legal or illegal arrest, disorderly conduct.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 charges. One of them has a ×2 multiplier. To me, like I said, the fact that he hit the cop with a car should be an instant capital offense, fucking death penalty, firing squad. Firing squad. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Eventually, he was found guilty after entering a no-contest plea deal, under which charges of possession of a controlled substance and
Fucking hate this. I fucking hate this. They literally have everything on fucking camera, and they still allowed him to plead.
disorderly conduct were dismissed.
This is why the justice system is fucked up. You have people like this guy who nearly kills a police officer and he still pleads down. This isn't a case of somebody jaywalking, and there being an overzealous police officer and everything. No, this is a guy who used a motor vehicle and hit a police officer. And they still allowed him to plead down. Like I said, in a just and right world, firing squad, you have to use the harshest punishments available to ensure that shit like this doesn't happen again. It's because of stuff like this. It's because of this piece of shit here being able to plead down that it gives other people the idea, hell, I can hit a cop with my car and I can plead down. I could possibly shoot and kill a police officer and plead down.
Ultimately, he was sentenced to 4 years in state prison, followed by 6 years of probation.
He'll be out in a third with good behavior. And then odds are, like I said, creatures of habit, he'll probably fuck up his probation and he'll be sent back to prison where he'll play the good guy card, get out in another third. It'll be an endless repeating cycle. It's like an endless repeating cycle. You see what I'm doing with my hands here? It's kind of like that. It's kind of like that. It's just fucking endless. It never stops. Whereas if we literally had firing squads, bam, it stops right there. People need to learn that they have to pay for their actions, basically. Consequences have sorry, I was about to say consequences have actions. Actions have consequences. You hit a cop with a car, death penalty. You believe in reincarnation? Hopefully, when you get reincarnated as a rock next time, you'll spend the rest of eternity thinking, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have hit that cop with the car.
He is also ordered to complete substance abuse counseling.
Okay, so that was that. That was that. Like I said, I love watching criminals, get what comes to them. I hate criminals, but I love watching them get what's coming to them. Sadly, I think the amount of time was not enough. It was not enough for what he did. Even if you don't believe in the death penalty, he should have had a lot more than 4 years. Hell, 15, 20 years. 4 years he can be out, like I said, in a third. Justice system is broke. It's broke, I tell you. Anyway, that's it. See y'all later. Peace out.